to actually deliver another stream of Revolutionary Girl Utena. Oof. Actually, are good to go as well. So yes, so we actually are doing some more watching of Utena. Hopefully we get to episode 37, I'm hoping, today, depending on whether or not I randomly pass out during the middle of it. Considering that this morning, I just felt like I was about to pass out, so I have no idea what's going to happen the rest of the stream, but I should be fine. I should be fine. Anyway, yes, so previous episodes were fucking wild, as they have been for the longest time in Utah, to be honest. Arc 3 really just went 0 to 60, pardon the puns, of Akio's car, and it has not stopped. I mean, it's gone to about 120 at this point now. The whole thing with Nanami and Toga kind of now basically ending, like, essentially. Though in a way one can then interpret that, technically speaking, it's actually a good thing, because now she can carve out her own identity and actually now move forward and actually grow up, because as we know, episodes prior to this have been dealing with Nanami actually growing up as a character, so, or as a person I should say. So this is the catharsis in a way that we kind of needed, to be honest. Though there is still the lingering idea what's going on with Utena and Akio as well, and also subsequently the actual adventure, I guess you could TLDR it, what Utena's actually currently on, what it actually truly does in theory mean, because the whole entire thing with the previous episode, which deals with the reveal of Anthe's character being in the past, really does kind of send this whole trajectory down, that it's not like it's a good thing for Utena either. She's suffering herself as well, and in theory she's in turn destroying lives, because the entire duels themselves don't really end on a good note. 9 times actually end terribly for characters. So theoretically speaking, this entire time, what has technically been done good to any of the characters? Nothing really. Everyone just kind of revealed their innermost demons, and actually now just kind of a bit more depressed about it. It's basically Utena in a nutshell, really. So anywho, let's put on to actually go on live before I forget to. Oh god, I can't spell. Well, I can't type actually. I should say I can't actually type. So what I will probably do is, hopefully we get to 37 today. We'll get to 37, hopefully. I'm going for the idea of being 37 today, and then tomorrow 30, 39, and then after that point we're done. Well, I don't know if I've got anything else I've got to do in the meantime, and then the new year I'll restart doing ranking of kings, the king's ranking. That show. I'll watch that one in the new year probably. That's my intention anyway. So anyway, let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's start this thing absolutely now. God, it's loud. I hate over-back headphones, because I'm like, oh shit, that's actually quite loud, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, the entire thing with the prince, I like how the prince himself is to a degree antagonized as well, because let's be real, the prince has always been this character that everyone strives to get to, in a way, or get closer to. And practically speaking, Utena actually wants to meet the prince as well, that actually subsequently was there when she was a kid. But at the same time, when you think about it, the entire like mood that scene gave you with Anthe, the prince, and Utena in the past, gives it this whole entire idea that it's not like good what's going on here. Yeah, she possibly might be saving at that point Anthe's life, or subsequently anything else, but the actual Rose Bride has already been told to us that, theoretically speaking, she's trapped. Like she can't get out, and it's more of a burden than an actual like good thing. And then you have the whole entire idea that every single duel that's been going on this entire time, yes, to a degree, some of them did stop certain characters from enacting what they were going to do. But look at Juri's entire arc. That whole entire arc did not end very well. It was ended more or less on the idea that she has been more depressed than she was beforehand. It's one of those ones of maybe it was best kept under wraps and actually ever kind of exposing the whole entire problem. So on and so goddamn forth. And it does actually kind of tell us that this actually might not be a good thing. I guess who could in theory be the old prince, eh? Who could it be? I wonder. I appreciate how the show turns a full-blown horror anime though towards the end. It's like, yeah, by the way, we're just gonna turn to a full-blown horror anime. Where did tears go though? Where did they go? It'd be ironic if the whole entire thing of maybe possibly meeting the actual prince at the end of it all as well, practically speaking, though she will become the prince herself. And it actually is revealed to be someone very, very crucial to the plot currently in the arc. It would actually paint the entire thing to be very different in feeling as well, considering, again, if it is that person, frantically speaking. I'm going to give the idea of me being oblivious to the idea, so the reveal might then kind of hit a bit more. It might carry a completely different feeling than, say, in any other show. And it's actually very interesting to see that actually kind of transpire. I still can't believe that they actually managed to actually like hide a recap into an episode that actually is really important to the entire plot. This show does look really fucking good though. Thank you so much. If I actually could give a rose, I would give a rose too. I don't have one currently. Thank you so much though. It's also the use of rain as well, because they're interpreted to be the idea of being trapped. Oh yeah, we had the whole entire thing of who are you at the end, didn't we? That was the other thing to note. I didn't mention that beforehand. Yo, man breaks the ice like a goddamn iceberg. He's just busts through like, fuck that scene, I'm here now. I guess the whole entire thing of maybe who the prince's identity actually is might actually be quite interesting, considering the show does deal with the idea of fallacies as well. It's one of the core components of the show. Pretty much every single like theme in the show deals with the concept of a fallacy. Arc 2, though it's filler, was still very good. Still the best, still my favorite arc of the entire series. That arc was so goddamn good. That whole entire arc dealt with the idea of the fallacy of the main character. And the same thing in Arc 1, the fallacy of the Rose Bride. And now it could be the fallacy of the Prince. There's a lot about cars as well. It's quite it's quite an elaborate design, I must admit. And there's his car. This is where his car's parked. The final reveal of the entire series. So many cars. Yo, why is Toga taking pictures of half naked Archeo though? Why is Archeo touching his body like that? There's no explanation to this scene other than the fact that by the end of this whole entire show, if they don't get together, or Toga and Archeo, I'll be fucking pissed. BL in disguise. No one gets up like that either. Who does that? Who does that? Man licked the rose and just bit it. Is that a carrot? Does he have a carrot in his in his jacket? No one's distinctly worried that maybe there's a fucking carrot. Holy shit. What's he got a carrot for? It's a man's carrot. Quite literally. No one's definitely worried that maybe Utena might be going down a dark path when it comes to what can happen to a character. What's with the carrot? How can it look hot with a carrot though? That's the real question. Man's posing pretty damn well with a carrot. Or in a car. This show has gone like really strange towards the end as well. It's gone like full blown, like partly Lynchian at the same time. Quite enjoy it. So we have Archeo car, now we have Toga horse. Archeo horse, no less. Yeah, that could have done actually, to be honest. Thank God he was like just right behind him and no one noticed. Thank God. Oh man. Thank God no one noticed him. Or is that what Toga was trying to do? Trying to get away from him? The mysteries. Oh yeah, good point. It's the very standardized iconography of a prince, the white horse. just has a note saying "Go fuck yourself" on it. Oh god, get out of there! He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. Sonji though. I love how the scene cut back to I'm not distinctly putting two and two together here. I'm not doing it on purpose, but you have Seaweed Boy randomly appear after Toga actually has that moment with some random girl. I ain't saying this is BL, but this is pretty much BL at this point. Sonji versus Akio when it comes to the love of Toga. Oh. Yeah, I'm not putting two together here to get 14, but it's BL at this point. Get your man who could do both, be a playboy and also a fisherman. It's like, well, as there's no fish I can't catch, proceeds on to catch one fish. Oh boy, do I wonder who the koi could be. Why are the beds like that? It's an architectural thing that slightly makes me wonder things. As well, the window's fucking huge. You could literally, like, that would be scary to even go up to. You feel like you'd fall out. He's so fucking cool. It's annoying. Yeah, it's pretty cringy, to be honest. Let's be real. It's kind of cringe, bro. Just kick the chair from beneath her. just kick it. Ah, dual meaning. I see. I guess that's why. You fucking shirtless. Well, partially. The rose. I guess that's why there's also the worth of Koibito, isn't there, for love as well. if I'm not mistaken. So Chloe Beetle also deals with the idea of love. It's a crap ton of cactuses. Oh shit. Good point. Can't argue with that one. Good heavens, who would have thought? It was the carrot. The carrot was the actual test. He was like, I need this carrot to tell if I was in love with her. It's true. Fuck. Do appreciate the echo. It's kind of great. Why the shirts come off? Everyone in this show literally. This is the least. He's in love with. He's apparently in love with Utena. I don't think so. There's something else going on here. There's some secret forbidden love going on here. Everyone's so unbelievably flamboyant as well. It's amazing. It's a good point. Why did they show us their nipples? To be honest, it's a question I do in theory ask myself. Like, could they answer the question, but talk and actually not like remove their clothing, or is it just a prerequisite for two dudes that just randomly have to fight each other that have to remove their clothes at the exact same time? I don't know. Is this the kindling of love, the episode? I'm telling you, there is something going on between Toga and Sanji, though. I'm telling you now. My BL radar's off the charts. If Spider-Man has goddamn Spidey sense, I've got BL sense. I know when this shit's happening. I know when that shit's happening. Well, that was a quiet episode, wasn't it? It's this thing lack of clothing in that whole entire episode. I question so much everything transpiring at this point. Oh my god. Oh man. I fucking love this show so much. It's so fucking good. I wish I could live in that universe where I could literally explain like the simplest of terms and my shirt just flies off immediately. Like, that would be the most coolest thing in the world. Like, there's no laws out there when it comes to like just public, not so much public, but just removing one's clothing and actually not get repercussions for it. Believe me, that was like the real world. Someone just got to Toko, what the fuck are you doing? Get the clothes back on, bro. Everyone else is kind of like, my clothes are coming off as well. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on here. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he does. I mean, Ikuhara, the boy himself, does dabble in the BL itself. I've seen it quite a bit. So it's one of those things that I'm like, give me more, bro. I'm all for it. God, why did the water must kill me? Utena, don't be one of them as well. Don't remove the clothing. I just don't believe that Toga actually... The next thumbnail literally just has Sanji without his shirt on. I'm telling you, like, in this universe, why has everyone got their clothes off? Everyone just like, clothes? I don't need those. Man. I swear to God, if I actually played the game and not a single person in the male department actually moves their clothing, I'll be sorely pissed off. Honestly, I'll be kind of angry. I would give it a 1 out of 10. I want distinct lack of clothing from Sanji and everyone in the game. Cool. Anywho. Episode 36 we go to. It's episode 36. Jesus Christ, I have no idea what episode we're on anymore. 36, bro. What are you talking about at 37? We're not on 37 anymore. Or not yet. Anywho. Please, I need it. I need Toga. I need Toga X Sanji as well, to be honest. Though, is it... I don't... Actually, no. That would be... The correct plot of this whole entire show is literally everyone fighting for Toga's heart. Like, you got Sanji trying to go after Toga because there clearly is no explanation to why... There was the scene with the girl revealing her true feelings to Toga to actually then cut to Sanji randomly. Like, everyone knows, you're not truly in love with your bro unless you beat each other up at one point. That's what has JoJo taught us? What has JoJo taught us about manly men beating each other up? Clearly, it's a sign for love. Clearly, and boy howdy, I'm putting my V-Bucks down to say that it is the same here. They do be in love, but they don't want to admit it. He's like, I'm in love with you, like, bro. He's like, bro, fuck off with that whole entire concept. You're in love with me. That's how it is. Like, no, it can't happen. It's forbidden, and it's like, no, bro, it needs to happen, and that shit needs to happen now. Anywho, enough talk of the BL side story of this whole entire show. Get this show on the road. So episode 36 in 3, 2, 1. It started absolutely right now. As I was saying, there is literally, I'm sitting here going, it's oh, God fucking damn it, Funimation. There we go, it kicked back into 1080p. Anywho, it's just no explanation behind it. He's got to be the BL. It's got to be the BL. The sweet nectar of BL. Believe me, I've read enough to actually know when this shit's happening. I read enough in my time, and played enough in my time as well. Oh man, please just give me the BL route. There's a whole dialogue with Anthe and Utena as well. The look she gave her. It was clear as day. Clear as a summer's day that there's something going on there as well. I'm about to reset this whole entire fucking episode as well because Funimation just wants to go and fucking die, apparently. Let's just reset the episode quickly. That's why I was actually glad that Crunchyroll got it, because Crunchyroll's actual play is not shit, as Funimation 1 is. Funimation's 1 is just arguably fucking awful. Alright, anywho, let's hopefully now we can start this thing. So let's start this thing again once again in 3, 2, 1. Let's start this thing absolutely now. Oh no, wait, hold a second. No, not now. Start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Start this thing absolutely now. There we go. Got there in the end. Anywho, yeah, as I was saying beforehand, I don't know. It feels like it's there. It's just too many things, and they got Akio and you got Toga taking pictures of Akio half naked. Do you actually take photos of your bro half naked unless you're actually, like, you know, romantically involved? I don't know. I can't say I've done that shit with my bros yet, to be honest. I wish I could actually, to be honest. Yeah, all bros take pictures of each other half naked. That's just what we do. Oh, that's what we do. What do you mean? Oh man, this show is a wild experience, to be honest. I gotta admit, it's a wild anime. If you told me originally this would actually be like the spiciest anime in existence, I would have called you a liar. And now I'm like, this is more spice than fucking Dune. I maybe pull a trace around to actually conquer all the spice. It's very 90s. It's very 90s. Bit late for that one, isn't it? Open though. Oh yeah, why is Sanji the one talking to Toga at this point about love? Could it be anyone else? Could it be Mickey? Could it have been Jury as well, but no. Conspiracy theories. They're shirtless. Why are they? Why is it no clothes? I'm telling you. People think I'm mad, but no, they won't listen to the truth. Totemo doki doki. That's not good. Can we honestly say that Sanji and Toga are Totemo Doki Doki though? Oh shit! Right in the fucking woods. No less. Hey, Toga's just waiting though. Why is it? Why is it? It's like they distinctly get closer to each other. Their clothes just come off. I'm telling you, it's some gravitational problem that we don't know about it just yet. If you took that scene between Toga and Akio out of context, it would have been a BL at that point. So I wonder why Akio's shirt was off. A revolution, you say? Akio car. Who's he driving though? Akio. Wait a minute. Toga bike. Toga bike. I can't believe we've actually had Akio bike, we had Toga horse, and we have Akio car, Toga horse, and now we have his pants are undone. I'm not putting two and two together here, but his pants are undone. I wish I was them right now. Me and who? Me and who? God, I fucking love this show so much. Now we have Toga bike. In meme it is the idea that you T-post assert that you actually are the person that is responsible to that person. You assert a dominance upon that person. So, relatively speaking, if Sanji actually does T-pose in front of Toga, he is in fact actually imposing his strength upon him, which then in turn gives me an impression they're in love. Hello, how's it going? It's 3 AM. Everyone does everything at 3 AM. It's the witching hour. Toga got this wrong. You meant to be there with Sanji, not Utena. I don't get the whole Twitter ads, the Twitch ads. They're really annoying. Because I get them as well. I'm like, what the bruh? Why are you doing this to me? I want to watch the stream. Because I don't actually impose them. It's Twitch that does it. It's always the way. I guess that's why they have the Prime subscriptions, because it gets rid of the ads. Oh shit. It's the end of the world, bro. Is that Aurora Borealis in the middle of fucking that school? He's just Akio. Toga's smile right now is just like, fuck you, Akio, I've won this. You can just hear Sanji in the background screaming. Oh shit. You did kiss. Oh Oh god, I forgot that he's engaged. So you, I didn't forget that part. No, don't worry, I didn't forget that part. Yuta's basically the bit on the side. Holy shit. I just realized something. Toga's actual like facial structure reminds me of that game. Is it like Gakuen Prince or something? The one that has like the really like pronounced like structure of their faces. Was it Gakuen Boys? I can't remember. But he's pulling out all the stops. He's pulling out all the stops. He's pulling them all out. He's going for it. And once again, you just hear in the background, you hear someone just screaming. I once again reiterate that I love this show so much. It's so good. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Sorry. Realize being in the middle of the episode might be a bit of a problem to sync up. It's any easier. We just literally got to the actual midsection. Yeah. Well. Don't worry. If I ever have to do anything, I'll be like, I just wish can I have this moment tonight with you. If I could engrave this feeling I have for you into my heart this very one night, can I have just that? Togo, watch out, someone's got a sniper. Fucking Choo-Choo out here building Togo's grave at this point. Okay, but do you have to actually do that by doing that, though? Oh shit. It's quite a statement. So wait a minute, that's not what you say, is it? Holy shit, fuck. Tiger actually went from being like Casanova himself to fucking bottom of the barrel boy. Can't believe it. Oh shit. The song plays. The duel begins. This song will be stuck in my head for the rest of the time after the show ends. All I'll be hearing is the lyrics all my life. So it's already a win-win situation. This whole entire fight is, though, when you think about it. Like if Utena actually loses, she becomes, I guess, Toga's woman, so to speak. And then if she wins, they leave the Rose Bride alone. But at the same time, will they? Do you trust the sussy man himself? Yeah, the one who loses out truly here is Sanji, though. Sanji's the one who loses. So rare, some action was at the end of the show as well. Oh shit. This is almost the penultimate episode of the series. How does the car get up there? I still have not had that question answered. Still a lingering question this whole entire show. Man, they've got good hair products. Their hair just suspends in the air. I want to know their hairspray. Yo, the way he's holding them there. The way he's holding them there. Hey, it's BL, bro. I just love the car going past every single time as well. It's so good. Bruh. Personal feelings are forbidden within the battlefield, but scenes like that still available. We actually must have been here 39 times. Let's not forget that point. 24 if you don't count the middle filler arc, if you're actually not counting that bit. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, no, it didn't hurt. It's kind of cool. She got to cut a car in half. She actually fucking did. Holy shit! I was joking. That's how good those swords are. They actually haven't broken in half, even after, what, destroying 20 cars? Oh my god! It's the fucking Toga bike! It's Toga bike! The final boss! Oh, what? I mean, was. I guess ends that then. Still wonder why Sanji's shirt's off. They're all alone up there as well. They're all alone up there. They're all alone. Just saying. Just saying. Well, I mean, still got what, three episodes to go? Someone's got to be after us still. I thought the stream froze. Thought the stream for a second. I was like, oh shit. She's dreaming about Archeo car. What? Oh no. 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 The hell's going on my phone just now? Okay, cool. It's actually Discord for some reason. I thought, what the hell was that noise of 4 straight minutes? So yeah. Oh no. Oh god, this show's a fucking mess at this point when it comes to like love and shit. Holy shit. You had like Togo be like, I fucking love you, girl. And she's like, I don't believe that shit, bro. He's like, oh shit, I've lost. And then it ends that. But the Sanji and Togo still goes on. I hope. Please. Give me that give me that feeling. I kind of feel like, yeah, that whole entire scene didn't happen for no reason. She probably like just secretly shook her awake and be like, "You're gonna find out. You're gonna fucking find out what's going on between me and Akio." And be like, "Well, fuck me, I guess." So what happens now? What's she gonna be like? Akio, you're banging 3 women. 4? Is it 3? It's 3. It's Utena, kind of. Still up for debate. It's still up for debate what tree is going on between Akio and Anthe as well. Let's be real. I'm not gonna like fully commit to the idea of that they're just boning. And then subsequently as well, there's also his engaged wife as well, I believe. Oh shit. I thought she was gonna be like, well, yeah, sometimes we just like remove clothes in front of each other. Just what we do in this show. I thought she was gonna reply like, yeah, we randomly remove all our clothing just for some ungodly reason. No, don't ask me why. I didn't get it myself, but it happens randomly. Just luck of the draw, I guess. And they shot, no, by the way, girl, how are you? This show got more spice than a Spanish soap opera. Good lord. Oh god, we're on the last 3 now. So we'll do episode 37 today. We'll do 38, 39 tomorrow. Man, I'm sad. It's almost at the end. Take that up in a second. I have to like have to stretch in a second because my back's starting to die. Alright, I do believe that. Do I actually get an indication to why I got 3 notifications on Discord? Absolutely not. Fair enough. Right, Let's give a stretch quickly. Oh my god, I felt my back click. God damn. My bones be hurting. Anyway, enough talk of my bones dying. Let's actually get the show on the road. Let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's start this thing absolutely now. Oh man. Let's stretch my arms a little bit as well. I've got to prepare my arms and back for spicy drama. Did I get a click on my neck? No. No, I'm good. my neck's be good. Oh, my arms aren't. In a bad way, apparently. Anywho, yeah, I mean, I like what this show's doing. It's kind of delving into. I didn't put this in full screen. That'd help be helpful. I like the show's delving into the idea of the superficiality the show does exude, because the show's always done that. The idea of the Rose Bride as well, always being this whole idea of whether or not the Rose Bride is, can I do that? I don't even know I can do that. Oh, where is Utena at the currently 0.10? About 10, I'd say. It's no short. It's no like less than a 10 out of 10. The Shoji arc was like the pinnacle. And the show got better and better each time after that point. It's about a 10. 10 out of 10. 11 with the spice. I don't know if I can do that. I have to look into it. Twitch is one of those weird things. I don't know if what I can do as an affiliate and what I can do as an affiliate. But yeah, it's cool that the show does deal with the superficiality the show exudes now, because it is kind of like the idea of Toga's actual relationship with Utena, kind of being a prime example of that as well. Let's be real, it was superficial from the start. There was no love. Now Yuta's realised that she's just a bit on the side to good old Akio. I don't get it either, to be honest. I've been in affiliate for like 3 years at this point. I still don't understand it. I wish I actually could just up myself to a partner, but I need 75 viewers to do it. I've done everything else, but Disney average out 75 euros and I'm good. Other than that, it seems like a bit more clear cut as a partner, but as an affiliate, just anyone's game. What's actually going on here? Got a butter knife. Yeah, and Akio and Anthy's one's massive. Very convenient place I've going past as well. It do be spicy. Oh my god. These fucking two. I swear to god. I love these two so much. Oh yeah, it's Toga Bicycle. I forgot to mention it. It's Toga Bicycle now. He didn't have the money to actually afford another bike, so he actually got a bicycle instead. Well, I mean, it makes sense for you to actually be like, yeah, fuck this, I guess. A whole world can turn upside down, literally, from, like, the revelation between Anthony and Akio. Yeah, good point. Bike symbolism. Makes sense, actually. Oh, so that's a secret thing to the car. I can see it's kind of interesting to see that that Utena's actually having metamorphosis that does, in theory, contrast a lot of the previous metamorphoses. Metamorphoses, I guess, if that's a word. I wasn't going to mention it, but yeah, it does. Because everyone else has kind of gone through the metamorphosis of actually improving. Nanami being a prime example of that, possibly, maybe, who knows. But Yutena's actually losing her identity in a way and actually becoming, I guess, more girl-like in a way. When, in theory, as we said, and also, conveniently enough, happened way back when in Arc 1, when something like this happened very similar, the idea of what happened with the Rose Bride. So it's kind of interesting to see it happen once again. Very good point as well. So it's kind of cool that the show does deal with the idea of actually like how the Rose Bride or how events like this do shape her identity as well completely, to the point that she will, by all accounts, just revert back or go to, or become someone she was previously she wasn't. Good lord, say the words. Can't say words today. Now it's a freeway. Now things have got very interesting. Me and the boy taking photos of each other half naked. Oh shit. Oh shit. Akio camera. Yeah, I always do wonder whatever happened to the nipples in the show with the guys. Just refuse to show them. Which is weird, because in the yaoi I've read over my course of my lifetime, one of the things that's very pronounced in yaoi is the nipples. Like, holy shit, those things can poke your eye out. They're huge. And for some reason, the biceps always are like very like massive, to the point that it's like they could kill you. Good point. I don't even know. I actually don't know. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that this show is like the reverse of the whole entire idea. Yaoi, big nips and big pecs. This show, big pecs, no nips. Oh man. I'm glad that Juri comes along and sorts the shit out though. She's great. Pretty interesting to actually get her eye poked up by a nipple though. Slight tangent. Oh shit. I also realized that Juri shares the same voice actress as Masato from Evangelion as well. It's one of those things that always makes you go, holy shit. My two favorite characters in all of anime share the same voice actress. Good lord, it's like I love Pentagon at this point. It's like I love Pentagon. It is like this show does like every single character in this show has had like 4 different identity crises and crises. Oh shit, she returns. Everyone's had like an identity crisis like at least 3 times in the space of 39 episodes. I'm glad she's still the same. Because she's changed, she's still the same. I love her too. She's so good. She's one of the unsung heroes of the whole entire show when it comes to like best characters. Damn, she's got ball game when it comes to basketball. She's also got badminton game when it comes to hitting the goddamn shot put, isn't it? I swear it's called into the goddamn stratosphere. I'm also very impressed that actually Ken and Theory do go back and forth with each other like that. Because badminton's one of those things that's actually quite hard to actually like keep going if you're not paying attention. This is like the boat scene from School Days. It's just them playing badminton for the rest of the anime. Honestly, how do they not won an Oscar yet? Now, see, in the 90s, you would have, like, in the 90s, you would have, people apologizing on camera, be like, I'm sorry for what's happened here, I won't do it again, don't worry. Nowadays, a twit longer. Nowadays, the press will be like, where's the twit longer? Daddy. Technically, if you murder the other person, two could be chosen, technically speaking. If you murder the competition when they get the role. If you want to get technical about it. Akio car! Where's it going? Who's driving? I miss Togo Bicycle though. Oh shit. Oh? Oh no. Oh no. It's a bit of a wild tangent. Does the Princess elaborate? Leaves. So yeah, you know when I went to Borgia family way back when? It's like, yeah. Would you like the tea and the cookies? Rose. It's the rose. It's the rose. Oh, it's gone. That isn't at all like sussy, is it? That's not sussy in the slightest. Good name for a band. Sussy in the slightest. Rose. And the town's actually quite nice when you think about it. We mostly just seen the school and everything like that, but the town looks quite cool. Oh. Oh. Quite safe, I must admit. So no one can do that. Well, also then proves to talk about Italian betrayal from way back when. Well, this is going from like wall to wall when you think about it. You can tell they're 6 feet apart because their shirts aren't off. If they were closer, their shirts would be off by now. It do be Seaweed Boy though, the best seaweed boy around, which didn't say much. She still managed to actually kind of put it back all together as well. I'm impressed. That grip she's got on, I was gonna say that grip on that card she's got is pretty damn well because it ain't flying away yet. Boom. It flies away. Right on cue as well, actually, to be honest. Oh my god. Final 2 episodes to go. Oh man, my bones be destroying internally, bro. Anywho, there's a lot to talk about. I'll probably leave most of it till tomorrow when we actually do. I'm good actually. I just for some reason earlier on I had a moment where my brain kind of stopped completely. I was fainted for some reason. I have no idea why. So ever since then, my brain's been like on the verge of being like, bro, am I awake or am I asleep? So I have to stretch constantly just to wake myself back up. Not that I'm falling asleep or anything, it's just my bones are just sleeping. If that makes any sense, I have no idea. Yeah, so, right, there's a lot to talk about. I'll probably leave it till tomorrow because, again, it does deal with the whole identity problem, not problem, but theme the show does, bowl accounts, examine, which is the idea that, bowl accounts, there is this idea that people do go from metamorphosis in the show from a character point of view or personality point of view, and it was interesting to see that Utena actually kind of regresses rather than progresses. Did 3 today and 3 yesterday. Right, there we are. So yeah, I mean, final episode tomorrow, and also final episode tomorrow as well. So yeah, I mean, it is very interesting what the show's doing, because it is one of those things that, like prior in Arc 1, when what happened with when Utena actually lost the duel, and then Anthe was given off. At that point, she lost her identity and actually became more female-like in a way. Her mannerisms started to change. The way she dressed changed completely, and she actually changed completely to the person she wasn't originally. Thus, then getting back to where she was originally before that point, after the whole entire event. But it's interesting to see that at both instances, at the core of it all is I do actually miss that Go Deeper arc as well. To be honest, it is really good. And the core of it all is the Rose Bride. The Rose Bride's always the core component to why Utena actually does, in theory, have this regression as a person, rather than, say, any other external force. At the forefront of it all is always the Rose Bride. It always makes me wonder why is that we have to have a Rose Bride in this. It does clearly state that bowl accounts they're trapped, and it also does bowl accounts fuck over the other person as well. Like, in essence, when you think about it, this whole entire show has always been like that. So many lives have been ruined because of these duels. I mean, to a degree, some lives have been improved, but for the most part, you can actually probably tell it hasn't always been smooth sailing or good shit happening. So I kind of like that it always does harken back to the main theme, that there is this idea that Rose Bride is a core component to why bad stuff happens. God damn it. What to leave with me today. It'd be interesting to see how the show concludes that whole entire concept. Also then concludes Utena's actual progression as a person as well. Because clearly now she's sort of going back to where she was originally. She's going back to how she was originally. But at the same time, it's one of those things that clearly there is this lingering idea that the Rose Bride has, by all accounts, done some things that might be irreparable to her character. And I kind of like that aspect, because it's one of those things that she is a core component of the whole entire show, and Utena herself. And also, in a way, it's antagonized because unwillingly as well, because it's like Anthe's doing it on purpose, because she's not. But at the same time, I have no idea. I actually heard really bad things about the movie, to be honest. One of the things I was wondering whether or not to do the movie or not. If I do the movie, I'll probably do it in the new year or at some point. But I've heard not so great things about it, because it's just a TLDR of the entire show, but missing a lot of the characters, or characters have been kind of streamlined. But yeah, I mean, it is interesting how the show does deal with identity, because by all accounts, every single character in the show has gone through a crisis at one point about who they truly are, and also where they are now. But again, by all accounts, I still love this show to bits. This show is so goddamn good. It's one of those shows that does come along every once in a while, and it literally did come along in 1997 and did, in fact, actually revolutionize the entire industry as well, because it is one of those shows that is fondly remembered. A lot of shows are directly influenced by them. I mean, one of the more prime examples of it recently is Revue Starlight. Yeah. It's apparently it's just a very streamlined version of the actual anime. Like completely. Not like, oh, they're missing like one or two. I think the anime's completely removed, if I remember correctly. She's only like briefly mentioned. I was like, wow, really? So yeah, I mean, tomorrow we do episodes 38 and 39 if nothing happens, and then yeah, I mean, it's time to see the series go. I adore it to bits. It's just one of those shows that just has everything I've always loved about anime in one massive show. I mean, yeah, I rarely ever watch shows beyond 24 episodes, because it's one of the things that my brain shuts down immediately after 24, but besides JoJo, of course. JoJo's the only one I actually can continue on for, but I can't say any episodes in this show have been wasted. Every single episode in this show has progressed something. I kind of like Arco's character as well a lot. He's one of those characters that is very interesting towards the plot, because he's not an antagonist, so to speak. He's more so like just there. He's a part of the entire world, much like everyone else. Everyone else is an antagonist in this world, or a protagonist, just a part of a massive, much bigger thing. I think it's the best way to describe it. But yeah, anywho, that is me done for today. So as always, if you have enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole, and as always, do leave a like. It does help quite a bit. If you have then enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole, and as always, do leave a sub as well. It does help quite a bit also. If you have then enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole, and as always, do leave a follow on Twitter. It does help quite a bit. You will then know when he streams are live, and any other shows I do as well. Yeah, I'll think about it, 'cause I don't really do like streamlined movies, because it's kind of pointless. Because I've already watched the show, and if the movie adds nothing to it, it's kind of pointless watching it. That's why I tend to avoid like compilation movies. But if anyone tells me that actually there's a bit more to it, I will, by all accounts, actually cover it. We'll see anyway. So until next time with the final stream of Utena, I'll see you guys then. Bye for now.